Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Diary TV and I'm your girl Ogenekaro Asoe. Today we are diving deep into a story that has been buzzing in the football world: the international future of Chelsea's towering centre back Tosin Adarabioyo. Ever since he made that high-profile switch to Stamford Bridge last summer, speculation have been swirling like a whirlwind around where his international allegiance might land. Will it be England, where he's honed his craft through the youth ranks, or Nigeria, the land of his heritage, calling out for defensive reinforcement? This isn't just about one player's decision. It's about the future of a national team that is staring down some serious challenges. Stick with me as we unpack the latest update, explore Nigeria's looming defensive crisis, and speculate on what the Super Eagles might be cooking up behind the scene. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with the man of the hour, Tosin Adarabioyo. At 27 years old, this guy is a physical specimen, 6.5, strong in the air, and cool as ice with the ball at his feet. Is a modern defender's dream. Coming up through Manchester City Academy, he's seen it all. Loan spell at West Brom and Blackburn, a solid stint at Fulham where he helped them bounce back to the Premier League, and now a fresh chapter at Chelsea. This season alone, he's racked up 29 appearances for the Blues, popping in 4 goals. Pretty impressive for a central back, right? But here is the million-dollar question: who is he going to suit up for on the international stage? Tosin is eligible for both England and Nigeria. He's won the 3 Lions badge from U16 to U19, but a senior call-up, that never came. Meanwhile, Nigeria has been knocking on his door for years. Back in 2020, he even hinted at dreaming about a World Cup run with either side. Fast forward to April 2025 and the chatter is louder than ever. Reports from outlets are keeping this story alive, but the latest twist, well, it's not as clear-cut as some might think. Let's dig into that next. So, has Nigeria head coach Eric Chelle actually reached out to Tosin? That's the big headline we are chasing today. Back in February 2025, reports started swirling that Chelle, who had just taken up the Super Eagles reign, made a trip to England. He was spotted chatting with Fulham's Alex Iwobi and Manchester's Wilfred Ndidi, 2 key Nigerian stars, about upcoming World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Naturally, folk assumes that Tosin, then lighting it up at Chelsea, was on the agenda too. The idea was tantalizing: a new coach, a fresh vision, and a chance to lock down a Premier League talent. But here is where it gets juicy. According to an exclusive dated April 7, 2025 from All Nigerian Soccer, the report might have been off the mark. They are saying with certainty that no contact happened between Chelle and Tosin during that February visit. Ouch! That's a blow to the narrative. Meanwhile, legit.com dropped a piece on April 8 saying Chelle made no approach since taking over in January. So, as of now, April 9, 2025, it looks like Tosin's international future is still up in the air. No official word from the Nigerian Football Federation or Tosin's camp either. Is Chelle playing it cool, or has interest faded? Let's speculate on that later, but first, let's talk about why Nigeria needs him badly. Now let's shift gears to the Super Eagles. Nigeria has got a rich footballing legacy. 3 AFCON titles, some of the game's biggest stars like Osimhen and Lookman, but their defense, that is where the cracks are showing. Picture this. William Trust Etong and Sami Ajayi have been holding down the fort, but they are 31 and 30 respectively. Age is creeping in and pace isn't exactly their superpower anymore. Kaveh Bassey is a bright spot at Fulham, but one man can't do it all. There is the World Cup qualifying campaign. Nigeria is sitting 5th in Group C with just 7 points from 6 games. That's a shaky foundation, folks. Looking ahead, the Super Eagles could be in real trouble. Etong and Ajayi won't play forever. And with tough qualifiers still to come, like those match clashes, defensive stability is non-negotiable. Eric himself flagged concern against a draw with Zimbabwe in March. Set pieces are a weak link and physicality has been lacking against nimble opponents. Tosin, with his height, area dominance and Premier League polish, could be the answer, but he's not the only name in the mix. Let's explore what the NFF is up to across Europe. Alright, here is where it gets fun. The Nigeria Football Federation Technical Director and the Super Eagles coaching staff are on a mission. They are scouring through Europe for centre-backs who can shore up this backline. And Tosin's name keeps popping up like a neon sign. Imagine him paired with Bassey, a Chelsea-Fulham duo, bringing that Premier League grit to Nigeria. But the NFF is not putting all their eggs in one basket. Take Leicester Caleb Okoli, for example. He's a young gun with Nigerian roots, but what is leading towards Italy. That's a tough sell for Chelle. And then there's Felix Agu at Werder Bremen, versatile, attack-minded, and reportedly keen on Nigeria. They've nabbed Australia's Gabriel Osho, who tied his future to Nigeria with a cap against Benin in November 2024. Oddly, he wasn't called up for the latest qualifiers. Maybe Charles is testing other options. The point is the NFF is casting a wide net. Tosin is the prize catch, but if he's not biting, they've got other backup. So what is Charles' next move? Let's speculate. Time to put on your thinking caps. If Charles hasn't reached out to Toyin yet, what is the hold up? Maybe he's waiting for the right moment. Those match qualifiers have happened, and a strong pitch could seal the deal. Or perhaps Tosin's cap is playing hard to get. Alex Iwobi, his old Fulham teammate, said last October that Tosin is looking for stability and a regular spot. Chelsea is giving him the minutes, but England's senior team hasn't come calling. Nigeria could offer him a starring role. Imagine him bossing set piece and locking down forwards. On the flip side, Charles may be calling on Tosin, focusing on Agu or even Okoli if Italy doesn't pan out. The Super Eagles need wins now. 4 qualifiers left and every point counts. My gut says that Tosin is still in the play, and reports from fans and analysts keep pushing his name. And with Thomas Tuchel snubbing him for England in March, the door is wide open. Will Charles make the call? We'll be watching. There you have it, folks. A deep dive into Tosin Adarabioyo international saga and Nigeria's defensive puzzle. From the latest update showing no contact from Eric Chelle to the Super Eagles' urgent need for fresh blood, this story is far from over. What do you think? Should Tosin pick Nigeria or hold out for England? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this. Subscribe for more football breakdowns, and we'll keep you updated. Until next time, stay passionate about the beautiful game.